Coming up on the Rawder Kidula Show.
What happens if after a period of time, every once a week your children know there is mommy time for 5 or 10 minutes, and mommy time you do not talk to mommy?
Coming up.
If I was a man with this flu, I would be in a blanket, in a duvet, shaking, writing my will.
Coming up.
Your husband is stressing you, touch your belly button.
So if it's my husband, I'll just be here every day. Women will just be walking like this.
Yeah.
Coming up.
There are mothers who roll down on the ground.
Explain.
Pain.
Why?
I don't know why some mothers do it, some mothers don't do it. I don't know.
Really?
But I know that growing up, I used to hear that when that happens, the mother is given Guinness.
I'm hoping to have another baby. God. Is there a way I will take Guinness without feeling like I'm sinned?
Coming up.
You talked about the way women, we don't love ourselves and we allow stress to take over.
Yeah.
What do you think stresses us most? Because it's actually affecting our mental health. I can't be productive if I'm like this. Look at me.
I know most of women think, or even men, we think that marriages are the ones stressing us, or relationships.
Or our spouses or our partners.
But relationship, love, sex does not
money.
hurt. Money does not hurt us. It does not
Money
stress
does
us.
not stress us.
What stresses us is the
Hello guys, welcome. This is the Rawder Kidula Show. Yes, today I am, you are blessed to have my bedroom voice because I have a bad flu. So I'm sounding like this. Someone told me when you have flu, I remember when I used to be on radio, the days I used to have flu, people used to tell me, oh, what a voice, a bedroom voice. So I have a crazy flu, but the show has to go on. If you've not subscribed to this channel, today, have mercy on me. Feel bad for me and subscribe. Because despite the flu, I have come on set. Backstory, I have had this flu for a while now. We scheduled this interview with the health coach as of every last Monday of the month. We have the health coach on the Rawder Kidula Show. And so I didn't want to disappoint her. So I've dragged myself all the way across counties. Actually. And on arrival, the health coach herself tells me she does not have psych and energy for today. So I didn't even reply her. I wanted her to come and find me sleeping on this chair because I was so down. I am so down. Yeah, then she comes and she's low. Health coach, you are not supposed to be low. You are the health coach.
I'm human.
You have herbs for stress. You have herbs for flu. You have...
I even have a herb for heartbreak.
No.
So a youngster told me that they take ashwagandha when they have a heartbreak.
You see? So this is Carol, your health coach.
Yes.
If you have not heard about her, where do you live? That is the question. She is a naturopathic
Health coach.
Yes. So she helps us use the natural resources around us to get healthy and stay healthy.
Yes.
So what have I forgotten?
That is
it.
Good. That is it.
She's on social media. She's on TikTok a lot. And she gives us life hacks on how we can use natural resources. She has them. She has every natural resource you can think about on her Rejuvenating Nature's Beam branches, from Thika to Kikuyu to Hurlingham to CBD Nairobi to Bamburi Mombasa to Nanyuki to Eldoret, Nakuru.
Yes.
People of Kakamega. They ran to
came to
Eldoret.
Eldoret. They came in
to
big
Eldoret?
numbers.
Oh.
Yes, they did.
Oh, that's really
A beautiful
nice.
group of women. May God bless them.
Wow.
They were in Eldoret at 7 a.m.
Really?
Imagine.
So she has been doing a tour.
Yes.
And you are almost... Where are you
I am
going
halfway
next?
done. I'm going to Nakuru next week. And Nanyuki. I have Mwiki. I have Mwea. Yes. Well, I'm halfway done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all these products that we talk about on social media, even on some of the shows we've done, are available there. The number is always on the screen. Call, and you can also book an appointment with her.
Yeah.
Today, you are going to witness my appointment first. Now I have this flu. I have taken all the dawas I know. I have taken painkillers. I have taken everything.
Yeah.
But I wake up, I sleep blocked. I have... headaches and all that.
Before I answer you,
Yes.
you asked me, I'm the health coach. Do I go low? Yes, because I'm human. And that is what naturopathy means. Naturopathy means that you will be okay with whatever state that you're in. You will not stay there for long.
For long?
You pick up.
You go through the process.
So I'm not low because I'm sick.
Uh-huh.
I'm not low because I'm stressed.
Uh-huh.
I am low because, one, I have overworked. I am tired.
Uh-huh.
I am overwhelmed. There is so much happening around me that I have no control over.
Oh.
And I can only watch. I can only watch as things are just happening. And so because I'm a human being, a small part of me will want to try and make things happen.
Yes.
But it's not possible. So I am low because I have to watch things
happen.
So what do? I choose to either rest. I'm even shocked that you came because you didn't want to disappoint me. I also came because I didn't want to disappoint you. I keep on telling myself, Carol, don't disappoint Rawder and Jimo. Please wake up, please go. I really put some music. I tried everything, but then here we are. Then I remembered last year. Was it last year or last year but one? Yes, last year but one, when my father used to be so sick. I was going through anticipatory grief, but we still could cry behind the camera, then come to the camera, do the show.
We started this show with you while your dad was in hospital.
He was sick. One of the things that maybe our viewers don't know is that we really, for us to bring that content, we have gone through something.
Yeah.
You know, like behind the scenes. I think the person who can write a whole book is Jemo, about the struggles of, do I look good, or I feel like
Jemo,
this, hot water, we need sugar cane, I don't know what. So our viewer also needs to know it is okay
not to be okay.
Yes, it's okay not to be okay. So even when I found you with Homa, you are finally, you have said, you know what, I have Homa.
Yes.
And I have it. So what do I do? So
we were almost saying, let's just move this.
Yes.
Go home, get better, then we...
Yes, but it is important for even our viewers to know that we have these moments. So the fact that I'm a health coach doesn't mean that I'm always happy, always bubbly, always healthy. I also get the Homa.
Yes.
I rarely do, but I also get the Homa. And I feel low. I will go moments.
What do you do when you're low?
So now, like right now, I know I am irritable this much. Ukijaribu kucheza na mimi sahi, hii mti naweza icharaza. Ama these stones, you see the way they are well organized. So anyway, what I do is, first of all, I catch myself and I allow myself to feel it. Number two, I look for other things that will help me get my estrogen levels up.
Yes.
Because why am I this low? Is because I'm trying to be in my masculine. I'm trying to be testosterone. Testosterone is the one that solves problems. Estrogen doesn't solve problems.
Yeah.
So I am struggling so much because I'm not able to bring answers.
Yes.
So right now I know I have to look for ways and means of lowering my testosterone and cortisol and upping my estrogen. The first thing I've done is talk to you, admit to you that I'm low. Just talk to a girl, talk to a man, just talk, even if you talk to the stones.
So say it.
Music really calms me down. So I look for music, and when I'm like this, sometimes I will look for that worship music that will make me cry. Have you ever found yourself
Yes.
forcing those? Because tears also is a way of bringing back the estrogen.
Oh.
So on my way here, I've had to put a song, and I cried. Oh, of course, I always wear my shades. So,
Yeah, you came with shades.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I cried, and to return the estrogen. After this, whether I like it or not, I have to go to the spa to just calm my body, because even my body is tired. And then I will focus on, I think on TikTok yesterday or the day before yesterday, I was showing how I soak my feet in Epsom salt and bicarbonate of soda to just help me relax. But I've also understood my personality. When I'm like this, I need a lot of time, quiet time. You notice my phone is off.
Oh, yes.
I'm only talking to whoever I feel like talking now. Because one, my personality doesn't know how to talk on phone so much. I would rather chat. So when I force myself to talk, I'll not be able to do it. So it is important for you to know who you are and not apologize for who you are.
For it.
Yes, don't apologize for being who you are. So I accept I'm there.
Ooh.
And because you are some good vibe, here we are.
Here we are.
Otherwise, someone else, I'm sure we would not have done this show.
We said, not
but we
today.
have tried to go home several times to Mashindwa, so let's do this. Homa.
Yeah, Homa.
So when someone comes to me with, you want them to experience a consultation.
Yes, now Rawder has come. I have this Homa. I have actually never had. Even when you guys were having COVID.
You didn't have it?
I think I just coughed for like a day. You're okay.
Yeah.
I never had like this thing from Sunday night. This is Thursday we are doing this.
Yeah.
Sunday night, Monday I wake up, I spend the entire day in bed. Entire day.
You were feeling just her.
Yes. Tuesday I decide, I am a strong woman. All the way to Machakos. I was talking to some girls in Machakos. So I thought, I am becoming more sick because I'm staying in bed. Back to Machakos, from Machakos.
The heat, the
dust, the everything. I was now double.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday I had a meeting in the morning, which kind of went well. But when I get back home, it dawns on me how tired and sick I am. Then I sleep. Thursday, here I am.
Still being a strong woman.
Yes.
Very
strong woman.
And not giving your body what it is asking. You know why your body...
What is my body asking for?
Your
body slept
is
the entire
asking
Monday.
for rest.
I have slept yesterday.
But you've not rested on Tuesday, on Wednesday. And maybe you just slept. There's a difference between quality sleeping and quantity sleeping. You could be in bed, but you're calling Zai and Shea and everyone. Sijui what? Then you're thinking, oh, has my husband eaten?
Yes.
Oh, Sijui, I don't know what. Oh, is our church is going to be okay on Sunday? And you're here, it's a Monday.
Now,
so your
those
body,
things you've mentioned, don't allow me to rest. Exactly.
No, don't say them. It is you who do not allow them. It is you who do not accept to rest.
Really?
Yes, because unfortunately, most women, I have had to learn the hard way. Most of us think we are God. And we want to play God. And we think our children, our husbands, our churches, everything cannot survive without us. I am sorry to disappoint you that your child will still grow.
They will survive.
So it is you
who
have taught.
Here.
It is you who have taught yourself and taught them not to do without you.
Oh.
So you even deny them a chance to be independent. What would happen if one day you went into that house? I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm asking the viewer, not you. I don't want your children.
Even me, just ask.
What happens if after a period of time, every once a week, your children know there is mommy time for 5 or 10 minutes? And mommy time, you do not talk to mommy.
Zairon will cry.
It is okay. After crying, he will pick up.
How will I even have mommy time if my son is crying?
It is okay. It is 5 minutes and you will explain to him it is mommy time. I did this with my daughter when she was very young. And indeed, I also suffered the same thing, Zileza. Am I being a good mother? Am I even being... what is wrong with me? Am I being selfish? But with time, I have taught her to also have precious time. Her time. Because now, if you don't have your time, anytime your child takes their me time, they will feel guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, children see what you do.
Yes.
And we are told that children they will not treat themselves the way you treated them.
Yeah.
They will treat themselves the
How
way they saw
you
you
treat
treating yourself. So if they know that mommy time is mommy time, ile unajua you go to a restaurant and they do not disturb thing.
Yes, stuff
do
only.
not disturb. You do not. I always tell my daughter, unless the house is on fire,
Yes.
you've tried to put it out
And failed.
That is the only time you talk to me.
Oh.
January this year, when I wrote this book, I switched off my phone. I left it with my daughter. I went to a retreat center for 15 days.
15?
No
Oh,
phone.
I remember that.
No,
January.
nothing. I didn't care whether if the business decides to collapse, let it collapse. Why? Because I needed me time, I needed time with God.
And the business needs a healthy you.
And guess what? When I came back, is when I realized, Allah, yani life continues without me.
Very well.
Yani even some people didn't even notice I was not there. But yet the whole time I've been telling myself, Agadoe.
Agado is what?
Or what? It's only that it sounds good in Kikuyu. I don't know how to say it in another language. You know, like this or that, you know, that this or that. So you think that you can't. Even that is how we are slaves of our phones. Yes. We think that if we switch off our phones, we'll die. Someone will die. If they are dying, they'll die. Imagine you can't stop it.
This woman of God has come to discourage us today. Make sure at the end you leave us feeling better.
No, but it's true.
So
you cannot change anything.
So this is rest
your
woman
body
needs.
Whenever you have a flu, whenever you have an infection, bacterial infection, viral infection, because that is a viral infection, and could be maybe bacterial infection in between, whenever you have whatever infection, the body is busy. Like right now, your immune system is literally not doing anything else. Your immune system, sometimes it will suppress even your appetite, it will make you eat more when it realizes you have a deficiency. It will make you drowsy. Why? It wants you to rest so that it can work.
You know why I disagree with the health coach?
Yes.
Yesterday I was in bed at 8 p.m.
Yes.
Phone off, everything. I woke up at 6 a.m.
Yes.
All that time I've been sleeping.
Yes,
this body fight while I'm sleeping?
It was fighting.
When I gave this body the entire night. I think.
So now you don't want to give it a day. That is how a Homa should not go beyond 5 if you chose to rest for 3 days.
Oh.
And when you are resting, you hydrate yourself. You do, and rest is just there, just being there. And
without my phone
is not stressful. Some of us are resting, but we are stressed.
So do we deal with the stress first and then we rest?
Yes. So in my consultation, when you come in, the first thing I'll get to know your age, the backstory, the one that you just told me, on Sunday I felt this. That's the backstory.
Yes.
Because I need to do the initial naturopathic observation of your lifestyle. So when I know, and also I'll gauge, before you even talk, I'll look at your skin. Is your skin telling me you're stressed? Because you know your skin can tell me if you're stressed. Is your skin telling me you are dehydrated? Are your eyes telling me that you're dehydrated? Is your mouth, have you ever seen, you go to a doctor and they're like, and they keep writing.
Yes.
And have you ever wondered what they write?
What do they write?
Because by the way you are.
But they don't tell us.
Because he or she is observing.
Oh.
And your skin is able to tell me, your eyes, you're able to tell me if you have enough blood.
Yes.
Your body will tell me a lot before you tell me the story. So now as you talk, I will capture and see if you're stressed, if the Homa was caused by stress. Because Homa yes, when you're under stress, the body will allow the Homa to come so that you can.
Oh. What have you discovered about me?
Now you want me to air your dirty linen on this camera.
I already spoiled my name long time ago. I have no name to fight for. God keeps cleaning it. Have you ever gotten to that point of life?
Yeah. Oh yes, so many times. You should read my book. It will give you those moments of I am so imperfect.
I got to a stage in life where this might sound really wrong.
Yeah.
but I really don't care.
Yeah. You
As long as I'm being authentic and real to
and
myself,
you're
and
not
I'm doing something about it.
you're not compromising your morals and values.
Yes.
Kaende.
Say, oh, Rhoda, you are seen. If it's true, yes, I was seen.
Yes, I was
Will
there.
you help me so that I don't go back?
Yes, and I also admit I'm not perfect. I am
Yeah.
an imperfect person who's been perfected by
By
God.
God,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So my eyes, tell me what my eyes tell
No,
me.
at least now they have cleared. When I came, you were like this. You were like this. They were watery. Now we have talked. Now you have really, isn't like right now. I'm sure your moods are better because I'm here.
Yes,
You know.
also, I think it's the not talking to anyone.
Yes. And also remember, your body was subconsciously stressed and your mind was subconsciously stressed because you have so many things to do,
Yeah.
but you have Homa. So now you're stressed about the Homa and you're stressed about the things you're supposed to do.
And my daughter
So
is turning 18 tomorrow.
imagine.
And I'm not invited for the party.
Wow.
Could that also be the cause?
That could be a source of stress. Because Wangu it is in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So that's possible. That you can be uninvited.
No, she wants to hang out with her friends and not their mothers.
That could also be a source of stress. Are you stressed about it?
Am I? I don't think so. Because she actually
Just the
explained.
maternal.
Yeah, I just feel like you couldn't choose me.
I know.
Of course, there is cake and all that now with me. But I felt
like kwani
like-
you've grown, yani umeniacha sasa.
So she explained that if I call people, she only has 2 close friends.
Yes.
If I call 30 people, 28 are for me.
Yes.
2 are for her.
That's true.
And I'm the one who will have fun because she does not like.
I am loving
Attention.
her. Gosh, I love her.
So why doesn't she just go with the two
2
out
and
have lunch?
Yes.
And I pay.
You find
I
a way of
pay.
making yourself happy.
If I want to be involved, I
Tafuta what?
pay. I pay for the
Walipie.
lunch.
I love
Yeah.
Gen Zs. Actually, I love the way they speak out their minds. We also had that conversation. Mine is also turning 18 in 2 weeks. So we only have a
So
difference
we'll
of
meet in Huduma Center.
yes. We also had that conversation of
Yeah,
so
birthday.
even if you call, and I think our daughters are very alike.
Yeah, in personality.
Quiet, private, only 2, 3
Yeah,
friends.
but very active on TikTok.
Yes.
Me, I don't understand.
Anyway, it's not about our daughter. You identify your stresses, but
Yes.
also the body will always tell you. Like, for example, when you have something like a bacterial infection, you get fever to try and help you with all this. So even when you have Homa, you might find yourself having fever.
Oh,
but
yes.
every symptom you're experiencing is just your body telling you what to do.
I go home and sleep.
So first of all, the throat becomes dry.
Yeah,
you need to hydrate.
yeah.
The makabasi, you need to purify the air that you are around. This is when you do the steaming. You do you open the curtain,
I've
the
done
window,
that.
the windows to your. But you don't do it once. It is several times.
Where is my miracle working God?
Now God also is a God who honors actions. Faith without action is dead.
Is dead.
So some people will find themselves sweating a lot as the body is trying to excrete the dirt.
Oh.
So it is important for you when you are sweating. It means then you have to hydrate yourself.
Yeah.
You feel drowsy because you need to sleep.
Then I'm very drowsy.
You need vitamin C. So that is when previously people were just donating a lot of fruits and some other drinks that they used to think it is for wagonjwa. We won't call them by their names. But you know the drinks that we used to take to the
for sick people.
patients, and yet they are full of sugar and chemicals. Just give someone fruits.
Fruits,
it's okay.
yeah.
Fruits. Give them food.
I've been eating oranges.
Yes. Yeah, citric acid.
Uh-huh.
Acid also can help.
Yeah,
But then again, how
lemons.
many can you do?
In
So
the morning.
This is also when you now engage the natural antibiotics, the ginger, the garlic, the cloves, the lemon. That is, you remember during COVID how we misused them, and then all of a sudden we forget.
stopped,
So this is when also you remember to wash your hands very well, because you keep touching your nose, you keep touching yourself like that. So these are it's your body just saying, please help me. We maliza this thing once and for all. So it takes longer when you don't help the body. Some of us even, I know some people who are even going to the chemist to buy some tablet. I will not mention their name. Then the flu is still there. Why? They are still stressed. They have several. They have the small one and several.
I started with that one.
And it's just the body telling you, please help me sleep.
It usually worked.
Please help me sleep. Please help me sleep. The body is just begging you. So you go and look for that small one so that you can just sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep.
Yeah.
The antihistamines.
Oh yes, I have taken that.
So that is you now, the mind telling you how to do it, but the body is already giving you all the cues. But then when I listen to your story and I realize the homa has lasted longer, we start to identify together, why could it have lasted longer?
Yes.
One, for you have already identified. Uliamua miguu, Machakos. Sijui wapi. And this virus, you will go and meet someone else with another virus, then you will there, and the viruses are there. The dust is there, the heat.
I had underestimated Machakos.
Yes.
How do you people live?
Then you are interacting with people, breathing different air.
Yeah.
So it's why during COVID were we doing isolation?
So
sometimes
that
when you have that flu, just do the isolation. Make sure your bedroom you have the eucalyptus crystals, you have the bedding spray, you have natural fresh air. If you don't have all these things, go outside, get some rosemary, come and put in hot water and smell it. Get some lemongrass, put in hot water, smell it. Because this is the respiratory system. Clean the respiratory system. Then chill. Just chill. Yeah. So the homa can last, but also now when you are under stress or when you have any other underlying condition or you are under other medication, it is suppressing the immune system more, so the homa might last longer. And that is where you see someone with long-term disease, they are called what? The non-communicable diseases.
Yeah.
They are prone to opportunistic diseases.
Oh, yes.
Because the immune system is just there waiting for anything that is passing. Why do children get? Because their immune system is trying to figure out a way of how to be strong. Like, for example, now Zai, you can stay in the same house with Zai and Sha, and you find that Sha did not get it.
Yeah, Sha avoids me.
Okay, at least she's smart. She will run away from you. Zai will come and touch.
Come and hug me.
And also now he's younger. This is when he's trying to figure out. Also now the older people.
Yes.
Our older people or anyone who has any disease, that is when they need to keep isolated for a while and keep boosting the immune system. Otherwise, homa, for me as a naturopath, I think homa is a gift. I know it sounds so wrong. Because
I don't feel gifted.
It tests how strong your immune system is.
So
like it's something that comes to
tell me that my immune system is low.
This. No, you measure with the length of time that it has stayed. You measure with the symptoms it came with. So there's someone who will have homa and die. Before we started the show, we might tell our viewer, we were telling Jemo how when men
if I was a man with this flu, I would be in a blanket, in a duvet, shaking, writing my will. Why do men... Sorry, men who are watching this, I've generalized you because I've not met a man with flu at work.
Yes.
A man with flu,
when he feels bad, he will rest.
Yes.
And that's the difference between men and women. Men know how to take rest.
So that's a good thing.
Yes, it's a good thing. Asikia tu kakitu.
Yeah.
Sick leave.
Sick leave.
A woman, you want to go and die in the office.
A woman with COVID.
You will go and die there.
Farm.
Yes. You come and then after office you come and cook. You do everything. Men, that is how a man...
We'll cut this part for husbands to watch so that when the woman has flu,
just let
you
her
cover
rest.
her
and let her
tell
rest.
her, today, don't worry about anything.
You have not seen that thing on TikTok?
Which one?
Where the wife is told to sleep.
I have seen it.
And then he keeps asking
many
coming,
questions. Which sufuria? This one or this one? Which oil? This one. At the end of the day, you tell him, you come sleep. Let me
just go and cook. I wish we can choose ourselves the way men choose themselves. Yeah. When he's hungry, he doesn't care. He'll go to a butchery, ask for someone to cook for him and eat. And come home full.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. When the baby cries too much, he will still sleep and turn and toss.
And snow.
Life continues.
But if we both snored?
It's because we are the naturals. We are the naturals, but sometimes we extend and we think we are God.
Yeah.
Being a natural doesn't mean you are God. If you forget that you are not God, always touch your mukonyo. What is a mukonyo called?
Belly button.
Yeah, belly button.
Kitovu.
Kitovu. Whenever you think you are God of your
I'm the
children
savior
and
for
you are the
everyone.
savior, you are deputy Jesus,
Yeah.
touch your kitovu.
I've
And
touched
remember,
it.
if you were separated with your mother, so you lived in your mother's womb for 9 months, then you came to this world. And then God allowed the doctor to cut the two of you separate.
Yes.
But God never allowed the doctor to cut completely. Right?
Yes.
See, we were left with that small thing.
Yes.
So that you were separated with your mom. Then few days later, God in his own way separated you with your mother.
Yes.
It fell down. And for
fell
some
down.
mothers, like me and several others, when it was falling down that day, I was in massive pain.
Why?
It happens to some mothers.
Yeah.
I was in pain.
Where?
It is
What
usually
is
pain, like cramps, pain. It's like almost labor pains.
Your baby is over there.
Yes. Or maybe she's even far. There are mothers who roll down on the ground.
Explain.
Pain.
Why?
I don't know why some mothers do it, some mothers don't do it. I don't know.
Really?
But I know that growing up, I used to hear that when that happens, the mother is given Guinness.
I'm hoping to have another baby. God. Is there a way I will take Guinness without feeling like I'm sinned? If God says I'll be given Guinness, who am I? You've not explained why.
I don't know why. Maybe doctors will help us biologically. Why some mothers have that pain and others don't. Personally, I experienced the pain and the Guinness came. But it was too bitter. I couldn't drink it.
And when you took it, the pain
And
went
it's
away.
only... No, I didn't. It was too bitter. But the pain lasts only that day, only the hour or the day that thing is coming out. Not throughout. And it is serious pain. Cramps, pain. It's like labor. And maybe our viewer can tell us if they've ever had such a thing.
Tell us if you've experienced that, and if you're a doctor, you can tell us why.
Why? Yes, maybe doctors will tell us why.
Or
but
pastors, if it's spiritual. Because
but
I don't
personally, I
understand.
experienced it.
A baby is over there.
And I've seen another
the
woman.
The belly button is falling off.
Yes.
I am over there.
Yes.
And I'm cramping.
Yes, serious cramping.
Okay.
That's separation.
That's new. I've never heard about it.
If you ask some mothers, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yes, but it doesn't happen to every woman. But I've given you the solution of Guinness. So I still don't know why they were giving...
if I visit someone and see Guinness in their house...
I don't know why they were giving... Why specifically... I don't know.
Yeah.
Those are things that I don't know. Okay. But it happens. So if your mother... Like, for example, right now, Zai falls down.
Yeah.
And he hurts his knee. Would you feel his pain? Are you able to help him carry the pain?
No.
That's it.
But I'll feel
because
bad.
You were separated. You were separated. So anytime you want to be someone's God, remember you don't... Whenever God forbid, but when God chooses to take pressures or eye away, he will. At his own time.
At his own time.
And so I keep telling, when pressures comes and sometimes we are talking, some things I tell her, imagine I'm just a vessel that God gave me.
Yeah.
You. So we have that. She'll tell you from Kitambo, I always allow her to touch my womb, my tummy, and she used to sleep here. Even now as a grown girl.
Yeah.
So we are talking and she'll touch my belly, my belly button. Because I always tell her, imagine you belong to God.
Wow.
Me, I can only be a vessel.
Steward,
I can be a steward. So when time comes, and also there is some pain I can't carry for you. So take it to God, not me.
Not me.
Yeah. Because sometimes most of our mothers are sick because we don't know how to detach from what you can do. If you have prayed and you are supporting your child, that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
If you killed yourself, it is you who will just die.
And their lives
will just continue.
Okay.
That's how you see some of our elderly parents or some parents when a child chooses a path they were not okay with, they get sick. That is when diabetes comes,
Yes.
the hypertension comes.
Blood pressure.
I'm really working with quite a number of parents who've lost their children and they don't know how to move on. And it is understandable. And unfortunately for grief, only God can heal you, not me. There is no therapist who can heal you with grief.
It is
Only
God.
you and your God. So the child, always remember, it's the same thing. In the office, someone is stressing you. Touch your belly button. Just remember you have your life, they have your life, so they should not stress you. Your husband is stressing you, touch your belly button.
So if it's my husband, I'll just be here every day. Women will just be walking like this.
I have a gift for your teen daughter. Sorry to interrupt the conversation. My name is Rawder Kidula and I present to you this book for my beautiful teen girl. It's a gift challenging the teen girl to have godly values. It talks about many issues that they go through and inspires them to be better teens. See details on the screen of how you can get it. Thank you.
Because I don't understand why.
Because they are our number one source of stress.
I don't understand why you will just allow someone to stress you to death. And someone asked me a question yesterday and asked me, why is it that when a woman or a man learns that their partner has done something against what they hoped or they agreed, or like for example, they chose to do something that they have not agreed. Why does it hurt so much to a point?
Cheat.
Okay, maybe even cheating. Even, of course, cheating is, I think it is ranked highest. It is ranked highest among the sources of pain.
Yes.
So why is it that you feel so much pain that you'd kill someone for? Like, what is this thing that makes you? And I was like, okay, I don't know much, but I think sometimes we give the other person too much credit and too much expectations and too much power. And then you also assume you fell in love with an angel.
Oh, yes.
And also, you gave them 101% and you denied God his chance and yourself a chance for you.
Yeah.
So when it happens, you cannot fathom.
Yeah.
You can take a knife and now stab.
Stab, yeah.
Then after that is when you go back to your senses. I met a lady who told me, so they were married and after 10 years, she learned that the husband had cheated. She told me, I didn't know I had that amount of strength. She walked into the wardrobe and tore all his clothes without scissors.
Like this?
She was and she was like, I had no idea I had such strength. Then immediately after that, she went and found the other lady, the lady he was cheating with.
Yeah.
Beat her up, then broke everything.
We agreed in the women's conference not to attack the other woman.
Yes.
Tear your
And
husband's
again, went to her wardrobe.
Ah.
The same day. Mpaka she was like, I was like, did your biceps ache or something?
Nah. Why?
And then when she finished all that, she sobered up and she was like, what
have I
just
done?
happened? Because she's a Christian woman.
Yes.
A very Christian woman. Actually a pastor.
Ah.
But then when we started walking the journey, we did like 3 months, very close. We realized the 10 years, she had no space for anyone else. She had given it all to this man.
Oh.
She had given everything. She had not given God his space. She had no love for herself.
For herself, yeah.
She had not. So this, it had piled. So this one shocked her. The anger was.
Oh.
But she told me, now I know why someone would kill someone. Because you're not in your right state.
Yeah.
And she said, now I teach women how to give God his space,
Yes.
yourself your space, and you
then
allow your
others.
partner to be a human being.
A human being.
There's something I've put on my WhatsApp status. I think I put it last night. And Kevin Hart, a comedian, was saying one of the lessons he has learned is to stop expecting that Rawder will do to me like I do to her.
Yeah.
because Rawder could be, maybe she doesn't express love the way I
The
express.
way I do, yeah.
And so he said he has learned to excuse the other person and not give them the expectations.
Well,
However, he has learned to never stop being him. So if I love you by giving you water, I will keep giving you water, whether you appreciate it, whether
Or
you
not.
return the water or not. Our problem is that we also give, hoping that it will
we'll
come back.
receive. Like I was talking to my friend, you see the way you can plan to do something for someone, and then on the way, you start asking yourself, if it were me,
Would they do?
would they do? And then you go back home. So I was telling my friend, even a spouse,
Yes.
you're like, it's my husband's birthday. Let me buy him a car.
Yes.
And then you're
Amen.
like, my birthday,
And
he
he
forgot.
forgot. He didn't even text
So
me.
we agreed with my friend. We continue doing good because of who we are. We are
not
good
because
people.
of this other person.
Not because of them,
Yes.
or not because they deserve
And I
it.
think that one gives you peace of mind.
Yes, it does.
Even in friendships,
Yes.
even in work. So you'll give it your all. I've just shared with you behind the camera something I'm going through that
Yeah.
I'm feeling out of control. But the
Yeah.
last one year, I've given it my all.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't regret. So
Because
even when I was
of
told,
who
I
you
said
are.
sour. Of course, it's hurting because I have to let go and all these things.
Yeah.
But I said sour. Why? Because I gave it my all.
Your all, yeah.
Imagine if I had
You had
said
not, you would
Agassi
feeling a lot of
doing what?
regret right now.
Yes, so I don't even know where this show is going, but we are just
No,
talking.
me now I have a real question. Finally, what when you talked about the way women we don't love ourselves
Yeah.
and we allow stress to take over,
Yeah.
what do you think stresses us most? Because it's actually affecting our mental health. I can't be productive if I'm like this. Look
I
at
know.
me.
I know most of women think, or even men, we think that marriages are the ones stressing us, or relationships.
Or our spouses or our partners.
But relationship, love, sex does not
money.
hurt. Money does not hurt us. It does not
Money
stress
does
us.
not stress
What
us.
stresses us is the expectations we have of those things.
Of those things. Is it possible?
Is how you have molded, you assume your marriage should be like this. So if it doesn't go like
Like
this,
that.
so you assume money, you should have like 12 million, 12.57,
Yes.
8 million
Yeah.
in your bank. So it
Yes.
doesn't, you have zero. So again, the expectations of how we think sex should be like this.
Yes.
We think love
Should be like
love
this.
doesn't hurt. Marriages don't hurt. And that is why I love you, because you keep telling us marriages work.
Yeah.
So marriages work. Why do they work? From all the shows that you do,
Yes.
is that there are two people
Who
who
have
are
agreed.
broken, who are coming together, who
Yeah.
are trying to make it work.
Yes.
So it is never two perfect people. It is
No.
never. And so marriage is not bad, but we have demonized the marriage. We have
Yes.
demonized love.
Money.
What we call love. Am I allowed to say that here?
Just say it. Jamo will see if they will edit. If he edits, ask me in my inbox what she said. We have what
We call
call
love
love.
is transactional.
That's not bad.
I've looked for, it's Holy Spirit who has really shielded your ears, so he has given
It's
a good word.
prostitution. We are sisters.
Give me, I give you.
Yeah.
Yet we are the Christians who read 1 Corinthians 13.
Yes.
And we keep saying, love is kind,
Love is patient.
da, da, da. Love, according to philosophy, love is very pure.
Yeah.
Love has no ego. And that is the love that has been explained in 1 Corinthians.
Yes.
Love does not do to others what they want them to do to
Yes.
them. Instead, they do to others what it comes from
comes
a
from the
very
heart,
beautiful
pure
place.
Yeah.
Our love these days
It's transactional.
is transactional. I'll be with Rawder because whenever she has a show, she will upload.
Yes.
I will be with Rawder because she can be my brand ambassador.
Uh-huh.
I am with Rawder because so anytime I'm coming to meet you,
Yeah.
I have already transacted
What is in it for you?
whatever it is in it for you. I'll go to that church because it has the status quo.
Yeah.
I'll go to that church because my mother-in-law will approve.
Yes.
You are not going genuinely because your heart is in that church. Worst is, I'll go to that church because I think the pastor is handsome.
Yeah, they are handsome.
Or I
men
have a new
there.
dress and I want people to see it.
I hear you.
God is love.
Yes.
And if God is love, we need to emulate who God is.
Yeah.
When it is love, the purest version of love I've seen is from children.
Oh.
And finally, it makes sense why Jesus told us to be like babies.
Children, yeah.
Anytime you're defeated by love, anytime your husband stresses, you look at Zai. You will just love your husband.
Jamo is wondering, is this the marriage show today?
Anytime I stress you,
Yeah.
just see a child passing. You will see love. But we as a society,
Yeah.
like right now, I'll use your example.
Please use
Zai
mine.
is pure.
Yeah, that
But
is
you
pure.
have, because of how you were brought up, by your culture, by so many things, you are planting so many things that
I
are not
know.
love. I saw someone saying that his hair doesn't look Christian.
Leave those
Now
ones alone.
that is diluting the love.
Yeah.
Because that child, maybe someday, God forbid, he will read that and it will dilute because he's human.
Yeah.
And that is how the purity of a child
Yeah.
starts disappearing around 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
But right now he is the purest
Version.
He will cry, you will beat him up, then he'll come
He'll
and sit
come
there.
back.
That is what love is.
I was telling my daughter, she says everything she was told when she was a child, every lie, she's going to move it to Zai.
Mm-hmm.
So I was telling her, this boy is just pure.
Yeah, he's
He
so pure.
believes whatever we are going
Yeah.
to teach. So he was told not to eat watermelons because his stomach will be as big as a watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
So he cannot eat.
Oh, yeah.
Even the seeds, he has been told they will grow inside the stomach.
Oh, dear.
So for her, she thought it's a joke. But now when you said
That child
that,
now has taken
Yes,
that, and you
it
will
is
be
serious.
shocked. When he's a grown man, a 40-year-old, he'll be
that
seeing,
one I will slap.
he will be seeing watermelon, and he will, even fear. A child is never born with fear.
Yeah.
A child has no fear.
Yes.
Remember about Instagram, some children they have been placed together with snakes. They're
Yeah,
not
even
scared.
thrown in the water
Yes,
and they swim.
the parents are so scared.
Yeah.
But the child has no fear. That is what God intended for us to call
Yeah.
love. And the day you learn that, it took me more than 5 years to learn that. And it is painful for a grown-up
Yes.
to have love, to receive
Pure
love,
love.
and to love unconditionally. It is crazy. The problem we have is, I will love you if you will sleep with me. I love you because you're my husband. I love you because
if
you're
you
our
give
neighbor.
me money.
I love you because of this.
Yes.
Unconditional love doesn't care.
Okay. So you are saying the thing that stresses not just women but us
Everyone.
most
It
is
is
our
not work,
expectations.
it is not home, it is not the building, it is not money, it is not marriage, it is how we think. That model of that thing that
Yeah.
if I choose, like I can be stressed that this book is not yellow. We do that. We are human
Yeah.
beings. Mpaka someone, me and you, we are on social media.
A lot.
You've seen someone angry about your hair.
Oh yes.
Mpaka you're like, what is wrong with
What
you?
is-
There's
how does
someone
it
who took
affect
my
you?
book the other day and told me I look very old on this cover. So is it the
All
book?
this gold.
Is it
There
the
are people
book?
who have
Is
not
it me
made it
who
to
looks
my
bad?
age.
Or is it their expectation of how I should look?
The expectation of
How I should look. Yeah. So stress. Yesterday I was also having a conversation with some Gen Zs in my office in Hurlingham.
Uh-huh.
And they were asking me, if you were to advise us, they're in their 20s.
Yeah.
What you know now and what is one thing you would tell us?
Uh-huh.
Two of them, there were two, and one of them could not understand Kikuyu, but the other one was understanding Kikuyu.
Uh-huh.
So I first told them in Kikuyu, and then I told them I tried to explain in English, and I'll do the same thing.
Uh-huh.
If someone was to ask me the best gift that I've gotten today, after so many years of being stressed over God knows nothing and everything,
Yeah.
the peace that comes with gutigana na mihango ya goma.
Jemo. Guthigana na mihango ya goma.
Have you ever seen someone who is always busy doing God knows what?
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
Do you know why we are stressed? It's because we are busy doing God knows what.
I am that person. I can be
doing
that person.
things. Every wedding you are attending, every funeral you are any
Every
shoot that there
meeting,
is, you are there.
yes.
And you are everywhere, but you have no time for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And that is what I summarize and say, they're just devil's ups and downs. Because they don't yield anything. The devil does not yield anything.
Yeah. We were asked, are you busy, or the difference between being busy and being productive?
Yes, are you a donkey or are you a horse?
Tell us the difference. Wait, a donkey is overworked.
Yes, I do mentorship for social entrepreneurship, and I teach entrepreneurs because for the longest time I was a donkey. A donkey no one cares about a donkey. We only care about it when we are making it carry mizigo.
Yes,
but where do you
and
find
water.
it? By the roadside? Tied somewhere? No one
sleeping on
really
the
hydrates
road.
it. No one really cares about it. Sometimes it is hit by the... But where do horses stay? Uptown, class. They are stable. They are taken care of. Horses don't overdo.
Oh.
Horses work smart.
Yes.
They are the ones who play polo.
Oh, yeah.
And all the expensive gisty games.
Yeah.
The betting that happens.
There's actually a horse race. There's
yes,
no
there's a
donkey
horse race. Yes. And people bet millions of money over that horse. What does that horse do? It just, when it's time to race, they put it, then they open, and it races, it wins.
Yeah.
It does not go back there. And then the owner takes care of it.
Yes.
So some of us, there's this guy I watch on TikTok a lot and YouTube. He's an entrepreneur, a Christian entrepreneur. I can't remember his name, but he's bald. He's
Kenyan?
no, South African. South African. I can't remember what. But the question is, are you working smart or are you working hard? And I keep teaching my daughter, in life you have to work smart and not work hard. So there are those women and men who have chosen to live this life like donkeys.
Oh, yeah.
And
There
so
are
the
times
life,
I've been a donkey, actually.
then life treats them like the owner of the donkey. Have you ever seen how the owner treats?
They're not cleaned. They're not...
They are beaten.
Do they eat? I've never seen a donkey.
They just eat hapo tu kunyasi tu. No one cares about a donkey. So when life, you live like a donkey, it will keep treating you like a donkey. You will always see people calm and collected and happy and easy, and you'll say they're pretending.
Yeah.
I honestly, before God, do not pretend about my peace. If I have it, I have my peace. And if I don't feel like talking, I don't feel like talking. And it is okay. I am a horse of God. I live the life of a horse. I am the royal priesthood.
Yes.
I am a princess.
Eish.
Why should I stress?
Why?
So stress, some of these stresses is we are busy. Every meeting, you are the one who organizes all your cousins, the cousins who are aunties, who are married by uncles, who I don't know who.
My mother's side, father's side.
Who told you have to do everything? Allow other people to grow. Also, we also get stressed because we don't want to delegate. Women are dying because they don't want house helps will come and steal their husbands.
But they're cooking for you. They can help with house chores.
You leave your house help with your children and with your everything, but you lock your bedroom.
Yeah. It has my laptop.
And you left her with your children. You left her with your most precious children. Our priorities have really changed. Our priorities are different upside down, and you will be stressed. You will see Carol happy with Rawder, and you'll be angry that they are happy.
They're happy.
We'll talk about sex and we'll be happy, and you are wondering because why? Because even during sex, you get there, you can't be calm. You're just there.
You're wondering what is exciting.
You are thinking whether the door is locked. Tomorrow, what will we cook? My God, can you just relax? You go to church and that is where you sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have not rested.
We need to sleep. We need to rest, not just sleep.
And rest does not mean you're seated with your phone. Our phones are messing us up.
Oh, yeah,
you're on
that's
social media comparing. Karo amenunua gari. You have no idea whether it's loan. You have no idea if you've borrowed. You have no idea.
You have not borrowed.
You have no idea whether I got a rich man somewhere who decided to surprise me. You have no idea. You are watching and maybe you don't know the price. The cost of my alabaster box. Only I and God knows. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself. social media.
Oh.
It will be the end of us. Some of this stress we have, I'll tell you that sometimes I sit down and I listen to my client and you check where the stress was and you can't find it.
Oh.
It was within them. They have created a mountain and they live in that mountain and they believe they are stressed inside there.
And they believe there are people around that mountain who want them dead.
Yes. And my mom and I have a joke. Ati, you're scared people will talk about you. See you talk. Kwani you'll talk the whole day. Even yesterday she was telling me that whole story. Ati, you're scared people will look at me. I don't care. There's a group of people I've met, the perfectionists.
Yes.
The perfectionists who are ailing from so many diseases. Women and men who think, Kai, what will people say?
Yeah.
Kai, are people watching? They don't care.
And I also realized there are times when no one is thinking about you.
Imagine, why are you making it about yourself?
No one.
And no one even cares.
You are like, oh, people are discussing. No one. People are busy with their lives.
Ati, my hair is bad, so what will people... They don't care. We didn't see it when we were not. It was not bad.
Yeah.
Something else that also really stresses up. Okay, first of all, there is a program I did called Alabaston, and it was teaching us how we create stories. Now, what we just spoke about is creating. There is a script you've written.
Yes.
Of how people are thinking when they look at you, and maybe have you ever been stressed? Mpaka you're looking at someone and you're not seeing them. Maybe someone is just staring.
I'm just staring.
And then you think, so the stories, we were told about the script that we have written. And so then there's another script that we write. I'll go to Rawder.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell her,
I need a million.
Then she will tell me, you will return. Like you've written a whole script. So that is the same thing we do with our spouses, with the school, with doing nini. So you're like, okay, so then when Rawder doesn't say that, I get
Rawder
angry
says
at
no,
Rawder.
and your plan, your script.
Everything, the script is down. So that is another thing. Another thing is where we have created that, like for example, how we've created how a husband should behave.
Oh yeah, expectations again.
There's a friend of mine who told me, she always comes to my bedroom and she tells me, Kai, your bedroom is white. You know, my bedroom is pure
I've been
white.
in your bedroom.
You know,
it's
white.
Yeah.
She tells me, thank God you're not married. Like, why? The first time we got married when we were in our honeymoon phase. See, I knew a woman's a bedroom should be very clean, and I was very clean. I did white bed sheets. And then I went, I don't know where. Then my husband came from wherever.
Yes, with the black ones.
No, he came, he was tired.
Oh.
With his dirty feet.
And sweaty body.
And sweaty body. So, alichora kamtu.
The sheets.
So
there was an image of a human's body.
She told me, I have never again and never will I, until we either live, I will never tandika white sheets. Because now I accept that he's that kind. At your sitting room, you will find his foot sits somewhere because he's tired, he's dust.
Oh God.
So you have to accept if for example you are a clean freak, then you get married to such a husband, she will die.
God always pairs the opposites.
She will die.
Yes, God always pairs the opposites together.
So those things that the mipango, how you planned. Then number 3, we are attached to things.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't have pure love.
Yeah.
You are attached.
Yeah.
I'm attached to the money. I'm attached to anything. I'm attached to my children.
Yeah.
I'm attached. So when you're attached, and Sha says she wants her birthday without you, and you have an attachment, you will get angry. You will be frustrated.
Sad. After all,
their parents,
I carried her for 9 months.
You start blackmailing her.
Yeah.
There are parents who take their children to school, and it's because in their old age they want the children to take care of them. Who told you?
Oh, that black tax. You were told it ends with millennials.
So you are attached to your business. When one day it falls, you are done.
You're done.
You are attached to your marriage. You are attached to your hair. You are defined by your hair. You are defined by your weight.
My flat tummy.
Your flat tummy, whatever. The attachment.
Yeah.
It is causing a lot of stress. You've created a story in your head. You are attached. Then you are lost.
Yeah.
There you are comparing yourself to this and that. One of the other thing is most of us are stressed because we are not living in our life purpose.
Oh yeah.
And the best time to find your life purpose is when you will sit with your purest version, the Rawder that was 4, 5, 6 years old.
Where do I find her?
She's within you, she's there. But most adults don't want to sit with their childhood. Any memory you have of that Rawder, that was the purest version of you.
Yes.
And when the day the sperm of your father and the ova of your mom came together and your soul was ignited, purpose was put together for that soul. You had it. You have always had your purpose. But the world pains and all these cultural, religious, I don't know what, they keep spoiling your purpose. Because it told you, for you to fulfill your purpose, you have to go to school.
You have to go to school.
You have to be a Christian. You have to do this. You have to do this.
Go to church.
So most adults are confused. They no longer know what their purpose is. They think, like for example, I'll give you an example with myself, and I have indicated
the book
here. When I was growing up, when I was doing my cha mama and cha baba, I always played the role of a doctor. When I was that young girl, yes, when I was that baby, that pure version of me, I used to say, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor to help people to stop feeling pain. But I never went to medical school. My purpose still remained. In between, I suffered. I have suffered in this life until when I listened and I heard what the calling is.
You were even in a radio station.
I have worked in a bank, stock brokerage, in a political party, in a radio station. I have been a teacher. I have acted at Kenya National Theatre.
You?
Yes. The things I have not tried in this life. I was on KTN Miss President show. Did you know that?
You told me that and I was shocked.
Yes.
With this Larry Mado's girlfriend.
Which one?
Or not that season?
Not that season.
What's her name?
I was in the first season.
Oh.
I have done so many things
for
in
you
this.
online.
Oh God, no, don't look for me. I've done so many things because I was fighting. Because it was not making sense how I can be healing people when I'm not a doctor.
Oh, yes.
Because according to the studies, I'm supposed to. So I tried a nutritionist. I registered in a class for nutrition. I failed. I deferred. Because it was not making sense. But God was modifying me to be who. So what am I doing today? I am a doctor. God is using me to bring forth healing, but in a different way.
Oh, yes.
So I was stuck because I was waiting for a certain path. So most adults are stressed because they are not living in their purpose.
Where? Now that we are stressed, someone is 50, 60, and they are thinking, Carol, purpose now.
Yes. It is never too late. As long as you're in this world. KFC, is it called KFC?
KFC.
You know the owner, the one who started KFC chips, and he found his purpose at 60.
Oh.
And now he's dead and long gone, but KFC still lives.
KFC is here.
Yes. Purpose, and I'm also having a challenge, a conversation with men and women who are stuck in the pain of, I know it is hard, I know it's painful. I might not know the whole story, but I know infertility can be very painful.
Oh, yeah.
But I have had conversations with men and women and ask them, because you're waiting upon the Lord for the child and you're doing everything else, however, you have stopped living. Waiting for that day. I want to give you a very simple example of purpose. Purpose is not the children. Your children are not your purpose.
Yeah.
If today, God forbid, Rawder or Carol died,
would
you remember whether I was a mother or not? The first thing that would come to mind, okay, Wangari Maathai, the first thing that has come to your mind?
Trees, environment.
Was
she married?
See, now you don't even know. It's because we think our purpose is having a family. It could be your purpose. Maybe having a family could be your purpose, and we will remember that for you. We will remember you for that. I'm trying to remember someone else. If today you heard about Nelson Mandela, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
I'm thinking of being imprisoned.
Yes, you know that freedom thing. Mahatma Gandhi. What God placed in you, my desire is when I die, that the people who will come behind me, the generations that will come behind me, They will not be counting how many cars I had and how many houses I had or how many children I had. But they will remember that there was a naturopath.
Yeah.
Who came in a generation that had no idea what naturopathy is.
Yes.
Who came in a space where everyone was thinking I was crazy, but still made several souls heal. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, and all these things.
Yeah.
Now that is your purpose.
That is purpose.
That thing that you want, that when we close our eyes, that you will remember Rawder tried to restore the face of a marriage.
Yeah.
Through her shows, through her emceeing. That is your purpose. So let us move away from thinking our purpose is money or children
or marriage.
Every child comes with their own purpose.
Yeah.
And also let's stop forcing our children to live your purpose. Yes.
Where?
So we are stressed. We could be 50, you could be 80.
Yeah.
I've shared about my dad.
Yes.
My dad, in his youth, he told me, these are things he was telling me. In his youth, he didn't use it wisely. But when he fell sick, I've watched that man, and for 20 years that he was so sick, he has served God in ways that he would not have served the 70 years he lived. He touched so many lives in the days that he was bedridden.
Yeah.
So he lived his purpose. And that is why when he was dying, I was like, he has done it.
He has done it.
That is why I would want to die a peaceful death. I've said there how I would want to die like my father. My father, we only buried his bones, his skin. Everything else, he lived.
Oh.
Every major organ died before he died.
Oh.
He lived. He gave it all. Alikuwa anapatiana gari. Do you know he did that?
Allah.
Alienda kwa pastor mwingine akamwambia nimesikia kitu ikiniambia nikupatie gari. We're like, ati amerudi nyumbani bila gari. And we're like, what? Tunampatia pesa ya dialysis. And he will go and find someone who is stuck with school fees. He gives out. Then he calls us. You guys, sina pesa ya dialysis. Tunamuuliza what?
I gave out.
There's a day he brought gunias of cabbage. My mom is asking, why do you have cabbage? I no, I met that woman. She didn't have money, so I bought all the cabbage. You give...
Really?
I admire such. Am I saying that you give your all? No. If that is not your purpose, it's still not your purpose. So find your purpose, and it can come anytime. And that has now made me realize. I did a story, again, I think I have shared there, about my uncle. My dad's brother who died at 27. And he died in 1989, so I was very young.
Yeah.
Then my dad's younger brother, recently, like last 2 years ago, before my dad died, he told me, I want you to do a research of who Uncle Martin was.
Yeah.
Because we were too young. I looked for his primary school, secondary school, campus, friends. I looked for all of them, and all the stories that I got, I realized that man died at 27 numerically, but he had lived his purpose. Numerically, he seems young, but he had touched lives in ways I could not explain. So I pray to God today. I don't want to live 120 years. Neither do I want to live now. But I'm saying I want to live until when God wants, but with a purpose.
Wow. Guys, for me what I hear, this flu has been caused by stress.
Yeah.
And stress comes in different ways
Forms,
to us.
Yeah.
So, the best thing to do is to identify, rest, and keep living my purpose.
That's it.
And manage my expectations.
Manage your expectations. This, not everyone will agree. Some people will fight me, and it's okay. But I'll say it, guided by the Holy Spirit. That whenever your body is sick, the body is never sick. The body is telling you how your soul is.
Oh, my soul
it's
is
never
tired.
The mind. It's never the mind. It is the soul. If you're fighting with the purity of your soul, your body will always be ailing. So whenever you get sick, look into your soul and never into your body.
Oh, that's it. Tell us about this book. Recruited from the pits. Finally, you are an author. Guys, have you purchased this book?
Yes.
You can contact the number on the screen. This book is in all R&B branches, even in Eldoret.
Yes.
And let me read some of the table of contents. There's introduction, then we have, but Lord, who am I going to tell them I am? I am not qualified. That's powerful. The thorn in the flesh. Then we have the ice-breaking story. Training ground. Solitude that does not make any logical sense. God's grace. God breaks to make whole.
Yes.
Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chapters.
7 chapters. And I'm going through a challenge. The people who've read it, they keep asking, so when is the next book coming?
Allah. So you are writing the next one?
I pray that God, because the story about this book is, I had refused to write this book for years. The Holy Spirit had said I have to write it. But I was like, but Jesus, Asha, no. It's too embarrassing. God, you want me to show these people my weaknesses. My nakedness. And one of the biggest battles that I have had to fight with is self-sabotage. So it is listed. I've shared there about how self-sabotage. And when I refused to write it completely, I've written, this is not the first edition.
Yes.
But there, I will share with you the first raw edition of this book.
That's what we wanted.
But then this time, January this year, I go for the retreat I just told you about. And my hands can't stop typing. And I wrote this book in less than 2 days.
Wow. Allah?
And I was just praying and begging the Holy Spirit, don't expose me too much. Aki, please, 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 Holy Spirit, don't expose me. And the first person, after I wrote the rawest version, I wrote it the first time. The next person who read it was the first editor, the second editor. And you are among the editors, by the way. She's a beautiful editor. Thank you so much. And I never changed a word from what the Holy Spirit guided me to write. Some of the things I've shared about my life there are very personal, very grave. Some people might judge me. Shared about masturbation, pornography. There are people who ask me why I am boldly talking. I've shared my imperfections, actually. And how God has qualified me.
And recruited
me from the pits. Yes.
Wow, this book is 2,000 shillings?
Yes.
Order. That will give you the till, check the comments, and find a location or a branch near you and get yourself this book. We don't have to tell you everything in this book.
Yeah, may it be a blessing.
We have no idea how to title this show.
Because we didn't even know it would go this far.
Actually, Jemo is telling me we've talked for 1 hour. Plus.
It was supposed to be 10 minutes.
10 minutes. We were supposed to tell you why we cannot do today's show.
And look at us.
Because Rawder is sick. And Rawder said why she's sick. And you've not told us why you came here moody.
No, I told you that there's a lot happening around me and there's nothing I can do.
You can do about it.
I can just sit back and watch. Allow things. I'm seeing people in pain. And I have to let them feel pain. I'm watching people with anticipatory grief and I have to watch.
You watch.
There's nothing I can do.
Who is Carol when she is low? Who are you to the people around you?
Moody. They call me moody because they are used to me talking.
And
then all of a sudden, I'm not talking. So even today, I've met my brother on my way here. I was seated in the car back seat. Then he opened the door. He just looked at me and he was like, "Are you sick?" I said, no. He asked me, "What's up?" I told him, "I don't feel like talking." So they are used to now.
They're used to.
Even my mom. Before, of course, they used to think I'm not normal, even myself. Because I really restrain my mom. I know God, this is one of the God's tools. So if I say anything wrong, so I just keep quiet. And sometimes, Rawder, I have no energy to say a word. I really want to tell you something, but I can't.
You can't.
Like, it can't come out.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
Not to be okay.
So in that
is the title of this video today.
Yes, it's okay.
It's okay not to be okay.
That's amazing.
As long as you're doing something about it.
Remember, we have books. I have bought this for my teenage girls.
Oh, yes. And this is for sons.
I need to carry for my nephew.
You have a nephew? How old?
He must be 15.
Yes.
He would do
high
this.
School, boys in high school need
I'll
this
carry
book.
this for him.
Carry that one for him.
At least I have done this for
that
girls.
one you've done for many girls.
Yes. And
thank you so much.
My daughter included.
This one is mine. She actually did not carry her book. This one I took
did I
from
carry
my
products.
house.
I didn't carry
know.
anything. Just came myself.
So this show that was not supposed to happen has ended up encouraging me. I think I needed to be reminded to rest.
Yeah. Just rest.
It's okay to rest.
Okay to
And
rest.
it's okay to tell my children, it's mommy's time.
Yeah. Mommy's time. Introduce that in your boma. Ukilemewa niite nikuje na nyaunyo. Hata Jemu, daddy's time. Teach the children to also have...
3 girls.
It is okay. It is daddy's time. When it is daddy's time,
It's daddy's
time. Then with time, they will ask you, so what happens during daddy's time?
Yeah.
Then that is where the parenting comes in and you explain to them, imagine nothing. And then
Nothing,
they
I
ask you,
sit.
Ati mom, nothing. Yes.
I rest.
And then you teach them it is okay to do nothing.
Well, guys, let me go make my concoctions.
Even your husband, tell him wife's time.
Do you know, the same way you said, when men need time, they take it.
But we don't take it.
We don't even allow them to take it.
Yes.
They come back and find us mad.
Yes.
Our temperatures are very high.
Umetoka
We are
wapi?
one. How can you have me time?
Ama when you talk to him and he tells you, I can't talk about it, you're like, but I'm your wife.
Or what?
Should
I
tell me.
kept asking my husband, what are you thinking about? Then he says nothing.
You're like, no. You cannot
It
tell
must
me.
be something that you are not comfortable to tell me. Because
Kwani why?
a human being, an adult, the way me I have 100 things to think about.
How can you have
How can you have nothing? Tuache kujistress.
Yes.
Right? Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you, Carol, for coming.
Most welcome.
Hoping now the next time we come, let us know what topics do you want us to address. We were supposed to talk about
Diabetes.
diabetes,
We were supposed to talk about men's health.
men's health. That
and,
is coming.
And how to manage weight naturally.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is coming. Every last Monday of the month, look forward to those ones because we are going to get better. The next time we sit here,
It is okay not
I will
to
not
be
be
okay.
looking like this.
Yep.
Sorry if I've irritated you with my flu today. I don't know.
Maybe they are watching when they have a flu.
Oh.
We have just agreed. It's up to
It's
them.
okay. It's up to you. If you can't handle it,
You
okay.
had the flu,
You'll
so
handle
live
the
with
next
it.
one. I think we should just take life like that.
Yeah. Don't stress. Don't even apologize.
In this book for teen girls,
Yes.
sometimes I read and I even advise myself.
Yes.
There's a part we are telling the teen girls, if someone rejects you telling you are not their type, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you.
Yes, it's just
Even you, not everyone is
it's
your
your type. That's true.
So it is okay. I'm not your type. It
Yes,
is okay.
it is okay.
Go find your type.
Yes, I'm in the season of teaching my daughter to stop apologizing for who she is. That's the season we are
Wow.
in. So don't apologize for the flu. It is okay. You have
It is
the flu.
okay.
You chose to come on show.
Imagine.
It is okay.
You know, ile siku if you've never sewed in this ministry, Panda Mbegu, she has come with flu. She
Yes.
should be in bed. If she was a man, she would be writing her will. Jemo, nimesema hiyo kitu. Guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Follow us on our social media. Our handles are on the screen. And thank you so much for the support. Bye.